Glenna Wright. Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to Ma and me. Just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now I don't blame him that he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did is before he left, he went and named me Sue. Now he must have thought it was quite a joke, and it got lots of laughs from lots of folks. Seems I'd have to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red, some guy'd laugh, I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean, and my fists got hard and my wits got keen. I roamed from town to hide my shame. But I made a vow to the moon and the stars that I'd search the honky-tonks and the bars and kill that man who gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I just hit town and my throat was dry. I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. And in an old saloon on a road of mud, there at the table dealing studs at the dirty, mangy dog who named me Sue. Now I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out photo that my mother had. I knew the scar in his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue, how do you do? Now you're gonna die." Yeah, that's what I told him. Well, I hit him right between the eyes and he went down, but to my surprise, he come up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. So I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the wall and into the street, kicking and gouging in the blood and the mud and the beer. Now I tell you I fought tougher men, well I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Then I heard him cuss and then I saw him laugh. He went for his gun, I pulled mine first. I looked at him and then I saw him smile. He said, "This life is plenty rough, and if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough." I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I gave you that name and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die, and it's that name that's helped to make you strong. Now you just fought one heck of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I don't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your guts and your spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the son of a gun who named you Sue. I got all choked up and I threw down my gun and I called him Pa and he called me a son. I walked away with a different point of view. And I think about him every now and then, and every time I can, and every time I win. And if I ever have a boy, I think I'm gonna name him Bill or George or anything with Sue. I hate that name.